Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, we are in Germany, aren't we? So we're going through Denmark and then Sweden. So I've got a lot more pull than that truck beside me. Look at that. We're kind of racing. It's like drag racing with trucks, but in slow motion. Look at him beside me. Oh, look, he's bumper to bumper. Oh, I'll teach you. Try to race my 460 brake horse. I'm coming off anyway at this junction. It's tough. Haha. You can have road to yourself. Hi, welcome back. It's my continuing adventures on Euro Truck Simulator. The last trip was incredibly boring, very quiet, seriously chilled out, the way that it really should be, if I'm absolutely honest with you. So we are, let me just check the world map and confirm my location, because I'm sure I was in somewhere. I'm sure I was in, that's right, Helsingborg. That's where we are. So we're still trying to get across. This is the Baltic here, and we're still heading across here into here. I want to get to St. Petersburg. That'd be so awesome. But this is the Baltic Sea here. So we're in the right area, if that makes sense. We're here now. So if I remember rightly, we had lots of things that were in Helsingborg that looked quite interesting. So we're going to go have a little look and see if we can find something we can actually do. I'm really quite excited, to be honest with you, today. I'm looking forward to a drive. It's quite exciting. So we have 117,000 euros, decent profit of 106,000 euros. We still owe the bank some money. Let's see how much I owe the bank. I still owe the bank 337,000 euros, which is quite a lot of money, actually, if I'm honest here. It's quite a lot of money. I can't get another one of these. I can't borrow more. I can borrow these, but that may only get me up 160,000. And what I want to do is extend my garage in the UK a little bit. To be honest, though, I think what we need to do is need to build on depots further abroad. That would be more sensible. But I think that a flow from where I've got my depot in Liverpool right the way through into sort of northern France and across the way would make more sense. But at the moment we're exploring. So what we'll do is we'll get out and drive, and we'll see if we can find something. We've had a sleep for the night. I've got my highway, my Vico highway. As I say, quite excited today about this. I'm looking forward to getting involved with the whole thing. I'm looking forward to another tragically boring drive, but that's what we're going to do. So, right, we're not going to rest. We're going to start up, and we're going to take the handbrake off, and we are ready to go. Now, I can't remember which way we came in. I think I just drove in forward, so let's see if we can turn around in here. Oh, look, there's a place there as well, out the door. Look, to the left. There's some places to visit. So let's just get out of here, and we'll go have a little look. See if we can find somewhere interesting to go to. We look clear here. Let's go. Screeching round there. I'm going to assume this is a depot that you can possibly buy here. That's going to be here. Maybe, or a dealer. Could be a dealer too. There's also could be dealerships. There seems to be there's a number of things that braking hard and making the dice wobble everywhere. Sorry, dice. Keeping an eye on the traffic. And the traffic light as well. We're going to go forward. There's a couple of places to visit around here, so we're going to go try some of these places around here. There's one this way as I keep going this way, so let's just keep going that way. Oh, look, he's indicating to come across. Come on now. Recruitment agency. Alright, so there's other drivers who can work for you there. That's fair enough. Right, here comes some traffic lights. I have to admit, now that we're in Sweden, there are some. Is it Sweden? Sweden, yes, Sweden. We have some more interesting styling of buildings. It's lush, it's green, but I get the feeling it's cold as well at the same time, which is interesting. Well, except for the fact that it's 25 degrees according to the truck's dashboard. But anyway, here's a place. This looks interesting. Let's pop in here and see what they've got available to us. What are they called? I can't even pronounce it. Constanor, whatever you're called. Industrial place, looks like. Interesting. Ooh, right, let's see what you've got. Construction firm, clearly. Right, let's see what jobs we got. Let's see what takes us too far. Still haven't got that trailer that I want. What we got? That wrong way. We don't want to be in either of those places. Right, sorry about that. But look at that though. That's a train. That's a train. That's a double truckload. That's where you've got an extended agricultural trailer, heavy load, important delivery, accepted fast, but that's got 2 on it. Ooh, it's tempting. It's tempting to try that one, but we'll move it further away, and I really want to get over here. That's the main thing. We're gonna leave that one today. I'm sure we'll find other ones. But we're gonna head off. We're gonna abandon that one. That's a bit of a shape. It's over there. You can see it as well. Look, there it is. Look, wow. Oh, look, there's a man sitting down having his. What are you doing? You on your phone? Oh, he's having a stretch. He's clearly tired. It's hard work sitting there. Oh, there's another guy. There's a few guys. Oh, that's actually. Oh, look, let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Okay, the place is full of people working today. I'm gonna just swing us round. Oh, look at that. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? You don't think so? I tell you what, if I can't find anything that I like the look of, we'll come back and we'll do that. All right. If I can't find anything we don't like, if I like the look of, there's a door on the floor now. I'll just drive over it. Look. Dum dum. Oh, there's the foreman. He's also having a relaxing stretch. It is Saturday though, at 12:36 p.m. So maybe he deserves a relaxing stretch. Okay, we are back out into the road, and I'm gonna make at the end of this traffic light here. I'm gonna make a left. Oh, we're gonna go this way. I'll have a little look. There's a place over here. There's a few places actually. I have a feeling they're all going to take me somewhere interesting. Look at this with all the flags up. What's this? This is Norfood. See whether they can take us into to where I want to be. If not, there's loads of other options. There's a man waiting for his shopping. Okay, let's see what options we've got here. Yes! Right over in Latvia! That's where we want to be! Right, is that a long journey? 10 hours. 515. Yes, we want that. We're doing it. Let's get us over to Latvia, and then we can get into Russia and Finland. Yeah, yes! Exciting. Good stuff. And we're going to go across the Baltic itself, so this is even better. We're in. Where's it parked? Let me guess, it's around the back. Okay. Don't hit that. Yeah, we're good and clear. Must be around the back. Okay, it's not that. Okay. Ended up in the car park there. Just swinging it around a little bit. Okay, I'm going to just pop back to the cab, straight on, there we go. And I'm desperate to hit this wall, that's what it is, I think, that's what it is. I'm dying to hit it. Alright, swinging us round, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, lovely turning, right, okay, around the back. Where you stashed it. There it is, there's my load. There's lots of people watching me today. Okay, swinging us around. Okay, let's have a little look. The rear view mirrors. Oh, miles away. Where are we? Come on, this way. I'm not even close. Look at that. How many miles away am I? Here we go. We're coming in. I'm coming in. Yes, there we go. It's not brilliant, but it's square enough. I guess I would have had the anchor or whatever you call it on the back. What do you call it? If you know what it's called, tell me, because I don't know what it's called. The thing that you couple... Coupling. Oh, God, why didn't I think that? Oh. Right, so... On we go. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought it was clear. Clearly not. Need to get my truck straight. Alright, I'll go back into the inside. I didn't realise I wasn't clear there. That's a terrible tight turn. Oh, wow. And there was a horrible incident there. I was hoping for a very incident-free journey. I don't think I've done any damage. Thankfully. However... I can't see very well here. And I need to go this way. Right, I'm gonna come out. Right, okay, we're going this way. That truck can wait. Sorry, pal, you're waiting. I'm gonna come out this way. And then a terrible accident there. Pretty poor behaviour from me. Right, we're going out that way. Not the end of the world, just a slightly different, slight detour there. Whew. What happened? Terrible behaviour. The whole truck like got catapulted backwards as well when I pushed the trailer a little too hard there, and I kind of do myself a mischief. I'm not happy with myself for that. Pretty bad. I thought I was clear as well, and that's the worst part. You know, when you think you're clear and it's all done, you're good to go, and then all of a sudden you discover you're not, which is no good at all. Right, okay, we've got a long journey ahead of us anyway, so we've got 668 miles to go. 21 hours? You are joking. It's not 21 hours. There's no way it's 21 hours. Is that because I'm facing the wrong way now? Can't have been that bad to get myself back on track. No, it's not. Didn't realise it's 21 hours. Was that the time it's got to get there? If it's 21 hours, I'm definitely taking a rest break halfway through this. That's for certain. I hadn't realised it was that long. I keep misreading these. You know, I did that one time before, and I'd recorded it, and I kept saying to myself, "It's not right. It can't be right. You know, it's not the right time." Not this one. I'm not going to get a ticket because I'm already over. I was already on. It's this one here. It's a very odd road, that. There's like a crossroad there that they didn't seem to put in. Right, okay, nice and wide. Not having a good day today. I was excited about this when I first got on. Okay, it's fine. We'll get going. We're away now. We're away. Didn't come out the way I wanted to with the turning there, but it's all okay. We're all good. I think this is one of the new companies as well, this BHV. I think one of the new companies as well that's been added to the whole thing. Looks like they haul cars and vehicles. That's what it looks like they do. From point to point. So they're obviously car dealers. Because also you've got a showroom down here as well, of course. Interesting. Right, on we go. What's going on that side of the road here? Oh, just a siding. Nothing exciting. Right, okay, here we go. We are... Hopefully, yep, we can get our foot down now as well. We can get up to 50. Excellent, get some speed on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Sorry for the trauma early on there. It was a bit of a surprise to me as well. I thought I'd well clear as well, which is even worse. I should have realised it wasn't clear. Never mind. Get ourselves up to speed. It doesn't like I've actually done any damage, so thankfully I got away with that one. I probably ripped the entire side off the way that things happened then. The truck jumped itself, and I don't think the truck didn't collide anything, thankfully. So hopefully we're going to get colder and wetter. That's what we're looking for. Colder and wetter as we bomb on down the road. 21 hours. Long time. But we're happy. We're up and running. Enjoying this. Just thinking about the other videos that are coming soon, or new series that I'm going to be starting up again. What's on the Tape will be making a reappearance soon, next few weeks hopefully. I've got some additional and some new tapes. Somebody sent me some, which was really fantastic. So I'm going to be doing a new What's Up on the Tape, Spectrum tapes to go. Excellent. At least 5 anyway. So we've got 5 episodes, so it's going to be fun. We've obviously got Spectrum, ZX Spectrum games. We have the Challenge Rift that I do on Mondays on Mondays and Tuesdays for Diablo 3. And then we've got obviously a mishmash of Amstrad and Sega Master System that I'm doing at the moment, because those are the kind of systems I'm fairly obsessed with, and a few odds and sods when I come across them, different things. Reviews of hardware. I have to do my. I got for Christmas. I got a Neo Geo Mini, which I think the thing about the Neo Geo Mini is I never had one, so I can't complain about the same things that other people complain about. Other people complain about lack of clicky joysticks and all this kind of stuff, and I don't find myself wanting to complain about that because I never had one. So this is the only one I've known. I also don't know about the key configuration, or the button configuration between the pad of the Neo Geo. I think it was the Neo Geo CD or whatever it was called, which was it was the arcade machine on the CD-based system. I can't really complain about that either, if I'm honest. Because I've never had one, and as it's the first one I've had, I'm delighted with what the resulting effect. However, saying that, I did pick up PlayStation Classic when they halved the cost of them on Amazon, and that's beautiful, by the way. Look at that. Anyway, when they halved the price of them on Amazon and a few other places, and it's apart from a couple of the games, it's quite a disappointing product, if you ask me. I think they could have done an awful lot better with it, but the thing about early generation 3D graphics, should I say, is that they're quite rough. Let's be honest, and they were finding their way with the way that they were doing those things. I mean, not like they are now with these kind of games where they can round the vehicles, make them look nice. I mean, to be fair, even in if this game carries on for the next 20 years, I think that you'd still find it and look back at it fondly because the graphics are very good. If you get something like a PlayStation 1 and you look at the graphics, they are very blocky. They're not as beautiful as the more modern graphics are, and you shouldn't expect it either, to be honest with you. It's a product from about back in the 90s. Impressive for its time, very, 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 very impressive for its time. Technically capable, yes. I mean, I remember people talking about millions of polygons. Well, I think it's 1.5 million it could do, or something similar. I may be wrong on that, but There's probably twice as many as that on just screen alone, let alone anything else. Maybe more. Look at this! Look at this countryside. It feels lush and colour and full of colour. It's really nice. Want some rain though? Dying for some rain. I don't know if this game does seasonal things. I mean, I've been playing it for a while now, but I don't think I've seen a season. I might be wrong. It's actually quite warm. It's 22 degrees according to the dashboard. I'm looking down there by the speedo, and it's quite warm at 22. I'm running this on my Linux box. It's a very basic box. Processor's probably 5 or 6 years old. In fact, we've got 6 years old now, I would say. Yeah, round about 6 years old. I have got an NVIDIA GeForce 1050 in it, which I think does make a big difference. However, you do notice things which require processor interaction rather than graphics. The graphics seem to be okay on most of the games I play. I use Linux Mint because I think that's quite a good way of running the systems. Nice product, nice solid product. 18 hours to go. 18 hours 53 minutes. I'm fairly, when it comes to sleep, I'm okay at the moment. We just gotta keep on going. I'm hoping we can get to the ferry because there's a ferry crossing involved in this. 171 miles on a ferry, which should allow us to have a sleep, actually, I would think. So we may be rested when we come off the ferry, which would be a damn good thing. Otherwise we'll have to rest when we make land again. Quite looking forward to seeing the sea, actually. That's going to be the exciting part. If we get to see it, we get to the point where we can actually see the sea. What's going on here? Volvo pulled out harshly. It's just this truck here in front of us. Bus on the top. Not quite keeping the speed up, pal. Good day for driving though. Beautiful sunny day. Looks really good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh god, that was harsh. Wow, dude, man, that was nasty. Slammed on the brakes. Did not. I've gone the wrong way. I should have followed him. Aye, mistakey. Oh, that's his fault. I slammed on the brakes and I wasn't keeping an eye on it. No, it's not his fault. It's my fault. My fault for not watching the road. Damn it. Can I get back through the city and come back on myself? But the sat-nav has completely lost it. Come on, sat-nav. Bring me back. Yeah, it has. It's brought me back. Ooh. I've actually discovered a city there, so I'm actually going to go through the town. That was bad. Really bad. What about that? That was me watching him turning off when I should have been watching my own GPS as well as turning off. I mean, obviously I'd ended up in the back of them otherwise, but still. I'm going. Oh, got a sign. Free sign. Got the sign. It was a sign of things to come. I'm making my own jokes. Right, okay. Joe Copping? I don't know. Probably. John Copping, maybe. I don't know. Well, we found a new sound anyway. There we go. Well, that's just added time to my journey. It's fine. It's fine. At least I can make. At least the GPS picked itself back up again and worked out which direction I was going. So that's fine. Wow. looking at the North Food place there. Supermarket. Cool. Right, straighten up the centre of the screen. There's a building you can buy. It's cool. I've never saved up enough for one of them. They're about... I've got the right way, I think. They're about 160,000 euros for these new buildings. Whoa, look at that. What's that? It's an ominous looking building over there, isn't it? Over to the right. Interesting. Right, okay. Coming up to the turning. Little village over there. Oh, nice. $90 miles per hour. Well, 90 kilometers an hour, sorry. I apologise. Reading it wrong. Now I'm going to have to give way to get on here. Right, okay. Let's get us out. Oh, can't believe the mistake I made there. I really can't. But that, you know what? I think it was the combination out of brake hard and not looking at the GPS. I thought I was pretty much on a straight road to wherever I was going to. So we've rejoined the main highway here, the one, or not the main highway. We've rejoined the route that we would have turned off otherwise. We've done a little side detour through the city, the town that we were actually in there. So our ETA is still 10 AM on Sunday. I think that's still within time. We've just made some money from one of our drivers. Ooh, he's made us a lot of money. That's very good, actually. He's made us a lot of money. Excellent news. Okay, well, let's power on anyway. Wow, look, dragon! In the ground there. He's cool. What's this? Look, there's weird things going on the side of the road, look. What's this? It's like a... I don't know, it's like a dragon or troll or something. That is so cool. That is really cool. Wow. Okay, excellent. Some different stuff going on. And keep an eye on the road and the GPS is the answer to the question. It's just there in my view. I've got it. I can see it. Right, I'm hoping we're soon going to get to the point where we can have our rest for our sleep crossing the... That must be the... Is that the Baltic? Possibly. That was close. That Renault nearly got it. Okay, powering on. On we go. Truck's speeding a little bit because we're going downhill, but it's reducing speed now. It's fine. We're good. We are good to go. Right, we are pushing on. We are pushing on. 518 miles still to go. I must have to look at this because I'm miscalculating some of these things. There's some kind of country house here over to the left. Look. Look at that. Very cool. Anyway, yeah, I must be missing something out here. I must be miscalculating something with this stuff. Don't know. I didn't think this was a 17-hour journey, that's for certain. I really didn't. Didn't expect to be travelling that long. Okay, we're on. I'm just concentrating a little bit there, just looking at it. On the way. I still can't get over the beauty of the shadows going through the vehicle. You know, it's one of those, just one of those things. Just putting on my side lights. I just noticed somebody else had turned them on. The lights when they pass me. It's probably breaking the law, actually. I think in Sweden you have to, by law, travel with your side lights on, don't you? I think you do. Or is it the full beam that you have to travel with? I can't remember. Either way, I've now put my side lights on, so at least they're on. To be fair, it's getting a little bit, not dark, but it's getting a little darker. 16 hours and 46 minutes to go. 497 miles. ETA's closed in a little bit now. We're oh look, planes on the left there. That's right, on the right there. Look at those. Wow, jet planes. Tell you what a joy this journey's turning into. Anyway, sorry, jet planes and a one with a propeller, wasn't there? It was cool. Right, we're powering on. Got that cruise control set. Yeah, anyway, I was just saying we're closing in on the time a little bit as well, which is good. In fact, we're closing in all the time on the time. Excellent news. Still would like to get to the point where I'm across the sea, so we need to get across the sea, and then we've got the journey when we're across the sea. So we notice, although it says 479 miles to go, there is 171 according to the details of ferry journey. So that's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad a journey, really. So that goes in the blink of an eye. We don't have to sit on the ferry. However, it would be quite interesting if you could actually sit and look over the ferry at the things, you know, and whatever else was going on. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Okay. Wonderful. There's another plane, look, there on the right-hand side. Been mounted and sort of sitting there. Very weird. They're small, look, ahead. There's a helicopter. What's this all about? What are all the planes? It's cool, but why the planes? Must be near an airport, I'm guessing. Oh. Interesting. I'm looking out for landmarks now and interesting bits and pieces that we're passing. Okay, we're really going for it. Look, there's the police going past. What time is it now? What time we've got left? We've got 15 hours and 43 minutes to go. 454 miles. It's 6:02 p.m. and we're just making time here. This is a lovely straight road. With straight road. It's got a few turns in it, but it just seems to be a lovely sort of easy run here. Oops, still on my lane. Quite quiet, actually. I mean, I say quite quiet, but I mean, I know things come and go on the other side of the road, but on my side of the road, it's been quite quiet for a while. Actually, nothing's caught up with me for a bit. Here we go. There's a car just behind me. See it in my left-hand mirror there. There we go. Gently. How we're making it. Yep, on we go. There's the sun in the background, it's cool. And that's one that connects the service stations, probably that, or a walkway between places that we just went underneath. There's some flags here to the right. Blue and red one. Okay. Right, we're coming up to a service station. I think we're going to... Are we crossing a border at some point? We might cross a border as well at some point here. I think we may be crossing a border. Maybe not. Just a lot of flags going on. Often when you see flags and things, it's usually border crossings, if I'm honest. The sun is setting in the sky. Nice and chilled out. Just the journey that you want, you know. Nothing. We've had our calamities at the early beginning. We've made some direction changes, and almost ran into the back of a truck and things like that. We've done all that. We're just now working our way through that last 420 miles, and it's going to be good. It's going to be smooth, and it's going to be easy going. Look at that bridge. That's beautiful. I have a thing for... I like industrialized buildings. I find them quite interesting. There is a feat of modern day engineering in Scotland, in a place called Falkirk. It's called the Falkirk Wheel. Now, it's technically a mechanical sort of replacement for canal boats lifting them up. Instead of having 10 locks up a mountainside to get to the top of it to move the canal boat upwards, it just swings them around on this lovely sort of cantilever type thing, and it's an engineering marvel. It looks beautiful, and that I have a thing for sort of engineering, and I quite like that bridge because it was sort of concrete structure and whatever else it was, and it just looked strong and sturdy and dominating. It's quite cool, that. So anyway, my strange enjoyment of architecture. Slow down. Why are we going so slow now? I'm just confused by this one. We're down to 43 miles per hour. I'm going to make sure we're in 43 miles per hour, but 41 will do. Back to 50 again. Oh, that interesting. So we had a big braking section, which would have got me a ticket if I hadn't applied the brake within a reasonable length of time. We're back up to 50. Great. Typical. There we go, 50 miles per hour set on the cruise control again. Just keep going. Whoa. Stockholm. Is it this turning? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I don't see any others. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that was close. Nearly could have been a nasty one, that one. Tight turn, that. Very tight turn. Back wheels of the truck of the trailer just on the grass. Let's just bring it over a bit here. Right. So I'm guessing Stockholm is the place that we get our... I'm going to pull forward here. Just push over a bit. Do you know what? I'm going. You can just wait there. There we go. Yeah, they can just wait there. Down to 31, and we're making a right-hand turn here. Oh, Christ on. Oh, jeez. I think he ran into me because I didn't get a ticket there. I think he ran into me. I think that's what's actually happened. It's done me damage to my truck, but he ran into me. Most definitely, I was not the guilty party there. He should have stopped and not hit me at full tilt. Do you know I'm having some real bad times with these computer cars? They're really getting to be quite difficult. What the? I got fire engines without the lights on coming at me at full tilt. It's just... So he's done me damage, but I didn't actually... I'm convinced he was. I know I was way over his side of the road, but I'm not convinced that he wasn't responsible for that. If I'm honest. Right, there is a place to sleep here, but I think I can make it to the place where I've got to get across to cross. Where's the place to cross? Can't be far away. Oh, this is awkward now, because do I carry on? Do I push on, or do I take a rest? Right, I'm gonna push on because I'll tell you what I might do is I might pull in, get some diesel. If I can do that here. Can I come in the right side of you? Get some diesel. It says no turn, no left turn, so I can't pull in and get diesel. Right, okay. I'll push on. I'll push it. Ah, look, there's a port. The port's there. I can see it. That's excellent. So we're here. That's an interesting junction. Looks like nobody's got the right of way on it. Yeah, I didn't get a fine for that. So I'm gonna go with the fact that he was actually in the wrong, not me. Oh look, there's a massive ferry. Just over here. Look at him. He's over here. Oh, excellent news. Right, I'm gonna go with the fact that I wasn't at the wrong there. Although I was way over his side of the road because I needed to turn and didn't want to take anything out. At the same time, why is it taking me around here? Oh, that's just a place to pick stuff up. Right, here we go. Here's the place. Oh, he's let me go. Oh, there's obviously something about these those junctions. Maybe it's the first on is kind of allowed to kind of take ownership of the. I don't know. That way. I was trying to look for the truck way in. This is it. So I'm definitely going to get my sleep now. That's for certain. Or I better get my sleep. Right, okay. Keep following this road round. I'm going. That's the Baltic there, look. And here's our ferry. Hey, hello, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm coming in with my truck. Yes, travel. Right. Where do we need to be? Why would we want to travel there? I'm going to Latvia, aren't I? Silly. 8 hours. Embark. Does that give me... I'm hoping that gives me my travel time, though. My sleep that I need. I'm going to check in a second. We'll go to sleep. Please tell me I got to rest as a part of that. Yes, I did. Excellent. Right, here we go. Handbrake is engaged. Yeah, disengage that handbrake. Let's get our foot down. Let's get the lights on. Last truck on the place. We have 207 miles to go. Right lane would help. So there's somewhere to sleep up here. Don't need that, but I do need some diesel, so we'll have to get some of that. I don't think... Oh, I think we can probably do it on the tank, actually. We'll see what I feel like. See whether or not I feel like we've done the necessary bits and pieces. So we are on our way. Oh, look, there's a EU thing going on. Is this like a multi-port where there's two don't know, two sets of flags anyway? Right, okay. Saw the car. I know. You can wait. He can wait. Huh? And he's towing as much as I'm towing. He can dominate the road too a little bit. I'm having what a bad time I've had of this one today. Let's square it up again. I'm going to keep an eye on the junction that I'm going across. And we're on go. We're obviously crossing over each other there on that turning. Right, I'm going to come over this lane. The roundabout coming up. I'm in the wrong lane here. Need to be over. That's fine. I'll just go with the flow here. You guys all go around the way you want to go. I'm going to go around the way I want to go. So, just giving way. Damn it, I've hit the barrier. What is going on with me today? I am having such a bad time of it. Honestly, I'm broken. I drove last week and I was fine. Well, was I? Yeah, it was a really boring drive. I mean, on the scale of things, it was like so boring. Look at the sun coming and... Is it coming up? It's coming up! Oh, something on the side of the road. Is that a body? No idea. Interesting looking bridge. Turn that light off. The sun is just going to blast me in the eyes here, I think. Okay, here we come. I was trying to break any more of the scenery. Right, okay, here we go. Sun's blasting through. Down one lane, that's excellent. Nice manoeuvring in the end. This is interesting. 204 miles. I hope it's not 204 miles of this kind of windy rubbish going on. It's really annoying, actually. Okay. And on we go. Round this corner. And we go. Ooh, railway. Nothing coming, thankfully. Industrial zone, a little industrial bit. It's turning up here. Right. Yeah, I was well across the road last time and did that as well. Yeah, I admit it. Wrong side of the road. Come on, get over the right side. Okay, here we go. Powering on. Got plenty of diesel. I've got to make 200 miles with the diesel I've got in the tank. If I can't, I'll be utterly amazed. Nice ways it goes. I'm hoping we're going to hit some road that allows us to put a foot down again. It's beautiful in this game in the early morning. When the early morning's coming through and the sun's starting to come up and the sun's, you know, and this one's quite a nice sort of dark overcast sky. It's really nice. It's beautiful. I'm loving all the forests. I think they're brilliant. Really good stuff. Get up to 50 now. Let's get our foot down now. We could get some diesel. Assuming it's on the right side of the road and I don't have to turn around completely to get that. We'll see. We'll see. 47. Probably on the wrong side of the road, is it? 50 miles per hour. I've set the timer at. Ooh, no, it's on the right side of the road that I need to be on. Right, okay, let's take a quick. Oh, wrong one. Quick Is it short? Don't be short. Did you see the lights go off? I saw the lights go off. I'm quite convinced it's a thing. But can I not? No, I can do it. I can do it. Engine off. Let's get some diesel. Might as well fill it up while I'm here. That's it. Tank's full. Okay. Engine on. Let's go. There we go. It's cost us some money. Clear to hit the road. Let's get it. Let's get going. Wow, look at this scenery. Scenery's beautiful. Okay, I'm liking the Baltic thus far. Beyond the Baltic. That's what it's called. That's what the add-on's called. Let's go. Look at it. I'm such a sucker for volumetric lighting. I really am. I really love the way that's when it breaks through sort of the trees and things like that, and the lighting disperses correctly, and it's just, I'm just a sucker for it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, my stupid phone's going off. I do apologise for that dinging in the background. I have 75 miles to go. We've got a full tank of fuel. We're fully rested. 4 hours of driving, roughly. It should be. Hopefully, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy work now. This is just the business of getting point A to point B. This should just be it. Lovely. In our completely destroyed trailer, because I've crashed it into everything with the side of the building as I left, the edge of the road when I was turning onto somewhere. Oh, and the truck getting hit by a car, which it drove. I'm quite convinced it drove into me, and I had the right of way. But anyway, there was definitely some different road rules there going on as well. I think it's great that the game actually seems to have different road rules for different places. It's so rural, this run, by the way. I'm really enjoying it. It's beautiful. The scenery's amazing. It just feels very rustic. Lovely houses and things like that down sides of the roads. Wonderful. The A10. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, police. Oh, there's a fire engine. I'm going out round. Oh no! Oh look, there's. Oh god! Oh god! Do you see? There was some kind of. There was stuff on the road. There was like. It looked like almost like blood on the road, or sand or something. Maybe there was something gone pop. Oh wow, that's really bad. That one. I've not seen that before. Another. What a journey this has turned into. Do you know what I was going to do? I was going to have the most boring journey ever. That's what the plan was. I was actually going to have the most uninteresting, completely, sort of just point A to point B kind of thing. But decided not to. Look at that. The water and the lake and stuff like that. It's just amazing. Okay, let's get up to 50 miles per hour. Let's lock in the cruise control. Wow. Again, as I say, sucker for volumetric lighting. I love it when it does that. Love it. What a wonderful drive, though, through the forests here, and with all the bits and pieces on the sides of the road. It's just stunning. Unbelievable. And there's the sun coming up nicely. Just put my side lights on. Oh, this turning. Well, that was close. Good job I checked that one when the sun was coming through. I was checking there. Just lucky, that one. Okay, I'm on the road. something in the trees there, but I can't tell what it was. There was some kind of grey thing in the trees. I forgot to turn off my silly phone. That's why I keep beeping. I do apologise, as I say. Oh, 43. 43. Oh, what a roundabout. That is a roundabout. That is a real sort of jungly roundabout. It's so cool. Yeah, definitely recommend Baltic to people if you want somewhere interesting, different than wherever else you've driven before. And not that the whole game isn't full of beautiful scenic areas. Oh, look at that bit. What are they called? Birch trees on the side of the road. Beautiful. Wonderful. Back up to 50 here. Here we go. Up to 50, up to 50. Whoa, 43. Where did that come from? Crossing the bridge. You better go up to 50 again the moment I get across here, look. Watch, wait for it. Maybe not. Okay, fair enough. So, 9:41 to get there. We're still at a good time, got plenty of diesel. Truck is performing well. Up to 108 miles left to go. 2 hours and 45 minutes. There you go. Volumetric lighting again. Oh, love it. $50 miles per hour. We're locked in and we're going for it. Here comes a roundabout. Slow down for the roundabout. 43. Let's see. Another one of these amazing sort of forestry type roundabouts. We're just going to go straight on there because there's nobody coming. Let's go for it. And we're going to indicate to come off. There we go. Coming off. Past this trucker. Alright. Give him a little honk. I should get the air horn put onto that. I've just got the little one. Can you, this one? It's silly, isn't it? I should get the big air horns on it, shouldn't I? Really? So I can give them when I give them pull on that. It's, you know, they know that I'm there. Oh, police car overtaking me. 31. Ooh. Don't upset the police. Here we are. We have 91 miles to go. We're passing some electrical facility of some sort, dam of some sort. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh no! More injuries and things. Scary. Wow. This is one heck of a drive. I know I'm going a long way, but God. You know, somebody injured there. Not very good. Not very good. On we go. I do like these roundabouts. Kind of cool. Right, okay, going up to another roundabout with a big turn on it. So when we get to our destination, can't remember even where we're going. I just know we're going in Latvia. When we get to our destination, we'll drop off this load, and we'll look for somewhere to sleep for the night, which will be good. And then I'll pick up again in the next video. Here we go. Right the way round. Long round, that one. And then off. Here we go. Yeah, I like the Baltic. I like the Baltic a lot. I love that they add so many kilometres of things to this as well. I think that's a brilliant feature. What a weird looking facility. Fantastic. That's the hotel there. Right, I must be coming off on this one. I think, from the looks of things. Yep, that's definitely the one I'm coming off at. So we're going on to the A2, which is this way. Sun is in the sky. 8 o'clock in the morning. We are still on track. 10 AM delivery though. I think we've lost a bit of time there. I think that was probably my own fault for losing a bit of time there. I'll maybe pick it back up again if I manage to do that. Let's get on out. Quite quiet roads thus far. I'm quite pleased with that. Get up to 50 again. If I get back to 50 here, I think we can probably drive this time back down again. That would be good. I think I'm late, you see, at this time. I'm going out, I'm going off. That's it, I'm off. Ooh, interesting. Kind of combination of slip roads to take me back over the... Wow, okay. Like it. I'm assuming that I'm in the right lane here. Nothing on. It must be oncoming traffic in the other lane. I'm guessing. No. I'm on the A3 now, so we seem okay. Yeah, that was right. So it wasn't no crossing the line here. It's a solid white line, so it's obviously not crossing the line here in Latvia. Got us at 50 miles per hour. Come on, let's get this shifted. Let's go. 1 hour and 16 minutes to go. 47 miles. We could be quicker if we get a bit of speed up here. Some kind of chemical plant or something. Don't know. Okay. We are blasting along the road now. Waiting for it to tell me that speed's going to reduce any second now. I'm surprised it hasn't actually, considering there's a turning coming up. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I'm going to reduce speed anyway, because there you go. I knew it was coming. Whoa! That's not a road! Wow. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. I'm on the grass, look. The truck's... the trailer. God help us if there's anything oncoming. That's unbelievable! Love it! I wasn't expecting this either! You know you can do 50 on here as well. That's the most ridiculous thing ever. If anything's oncoming, we're stuffed. It says I can do 50 on here. I'm doing 30 and it feels like I'm flying. Trucks just bouncing everywhere. Okay, we're back on a real road now. There we are. Okay, little turning here. These are single track roads. Oh, it's wicked. Single track roads and the trailers off and everything. It's brilliant. Yeah, now 100%. If you haven't got the Baltic add-on, get the Baltic add-on because this is just brilliant. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if there was any off-roading sort of, well, not off-roading, but sort of like single track roads in the previous add-ons. But that's just brilliant. Love it. Yeah, like, I'm gonna do 50 on here. It's just ridiculous. That's amazing! I'm running really late now. I think I'm gonna be. Oh! Brake, brake, brake! Police car there. I'm gonna go. Ooh, that was close. I've got the sign. I got the sign. Brilliant. Come on then. Right, we got 18 miles to go. That was just the best part for me. That was a brilliant bit. I really enjoyed that. Signs cost nothing, obviously, in this game. You're okay to bend them as often as you like. 50 miles per hour is my speed limit. A bit of tree on the road there. Here's our destination. You can see it from here. Could probably off-road it, to be honest with you, the way this game's been blatant recently. Give way. I would, but there's nothing to give way to today. There we go. No road markings. Okay, let's go. Love it! Love it! This has been brilliant! Oh, look, there's somewhere to stay as well there. Just on the road. And one in the town of wherever we're going to. That looks good. So, oh, whoa! What are you doing? I thought you were overtaking me. Changed his mind. He was overtaking me. Now he's kind of. Oh, then what he's doing? Look, he's coming past me again now. He's trying to pull in front of me. The computer car on the left, in the mirror on the left, is completely confused about what it's doing. Now it's pulled in behind me. He's moved in. Oh, God knows what he's doing. No. You stay there. In your car. They're so confused themselves there with that. It doesn't look like there's any way out of this town, unfortunately. It just looks like the one way in. It's fine. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Okay, here we go. Let's take our food and deliver it. I feel really bad for smashing up this truck. I've had a really bad time of it, unfortunately. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Here we go. It doesn't look like where I'm gonna go. I mean, this up here looks like there's a little indicator thing there. But then there's something up here saying go this way. Oh, it is there. Maybe the gate opens once I turn in. Okay, that confused me because there's like a thing there to take a job. Right, you can just stay there, you lot. That does open. Right, we're gonna park easy today, I think. It's been a look at my back of my truck. Let's do the easy one. Where's the easy one? Around the corner there. Let's do that. I'll confirm. Look at me. I'm having such a bad time of it. Look at the back of that truck. Right. Okay. Where are we? There's our spot there. Here we go. This will be easy. Might as well get the extra points for doing it. Let's do it. There we go. perfect. I'll take it. Actually, it's not bad at all, to be honest with you. It's not bad at all. If we have a little look. Yeah, it'll do. It's not bad at all. Now, interesting to see, there's no damage, though, at all, even though I literally smashed... which side did I smash into the side of it? One of the two. I can't remember which. But either way, there's no damage being displayed, nor on the front of my truck where I walloped it into the other thing, which is fine. Right, let's press T to drop the cargo. And you see it unscrew it and put the feet down there. I want to show that because they do it. Excellent. Still got excellent for that. Ooh, good. And good experience for that one as well. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to find us somewhere to sleep for the night. So, back into the truck cab, and away we go. I'm pleased to get away with that one. Right, we're free. Okay, we're going to go find that place to park, which is just up here to sleep, and we're going to get away. And then we'll find out. We'll think of somewhere else ooh, speeding. Think of somewhere else more interesting to go tomorrow. Well, next time I'm on the game. So I say tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow when I play it again. That was a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I have to admit, I did enjoy that. So it's by this petrol station. Actually, it looks like we can get asleep. What a difference it makes to the speed of the vehicle when you've got no thing. I mean, that's totally right, because I mean, if you've got no trailer on it, you're gonna go like the absolute. You know, I can actually, you know, can throw it round. Look at it go. Right up to speed, really quickly. Round to this roundabout, and look, there's somewhere to sleep. It's just at a petrol station though, not very exciting. Not a usual hotel for me this time round. Be sleeping in the cab tonight. Sleeping in the cab. But we'll find something good for the next journey, as we work our way around some more of the Baltic area, or beyond the Baltic. Here we go. Stationed. I'm guessing I can't turn. Yeah, I can't turn that way, but I can turn if I go the other side. So I'm going to entry that side, entry the other side, which is fine. I knew it was going to be that. I knew it was going to be that, and I'm happy with that. Where'd you park to sleep? Is it one of these? Or is it this? This probably, is it? Yeah, there we go. We'll just pull up right along there, actually, by the at the end. That'll do. Right, excellent. So we'll just turn the engine off. We'll put the handbrake on, and we'll hit that rest button. Excellent, 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 excellent. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that. That was definitely worth playing. So next time round we'll do a bit more of the Baltic. It's got you know, the factors. If it's got a lot more of those little windy roads, that'll be an absolute delight. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.